In a recent video on public safety, someone commented in a way to try and invalidate my message by writing, "Who's actually going to know that this is a woman unless she speaks?" It was meant as a subtle insult to my short hair, which I love, but actually exposed a deeper issue. And it got me thinking about how the binary thinking is weaponized on the internet, and why some people react in anger when a woman refuses to conform to their visual expectations. To be clear, the video that I made was asking men to be more aware of their surroundings when they're around women, for safety. So just being aware, like when you come right up on a woman when you're in a stairwell, it it invokes like a, for me, I know, like a freeze, fight, or flight. And so not knowing and being then hyper aware of what's going on around me. And so this is what this video was all about. And what happened was someone again sort of started to think about their response to that was that I was not a woman, or because I look like a man, or I didn't conform to the stereotypical binary of what's feminine or what's a woman. Someone used that as a way to get angry with me about asking for more attention to safety. And so I was thinking about, like, why do people really resort to this when they are confronted by the uncomfortable truth that the reality of, as a woman, or of women's sort of like safety, and it's like they're experiencing cognitive dissonance. I'm going to say it right. Cognitive dissonance. So like they can't disprove my point, so they look for a vulnerability to attack. And since they couldn't attack my logic, they attack my gender presentation. So they people tend to really rely on this rigid binary thinking, and it's often deeply rooted in people's own insecurity about their world and where they fit in the world. And so they need rules of gender to stay exactly, because their identity really relies on that or depends on it. And so me, as a woman who's confident and vocal and non-conforming, threatens their worldview. I get it. I understand. But I was asking about creating spaces for women's safety. And if you're only going to offer spatial awareness to a woman who's deemed traditionally feminine, then that respect is not based in human decency. It's based on an aesthetic standard, a standard of what beauty is, or what it means to be a woman, or what constitutes value, and whether you value someone. And so I really, it really stuck with me in terms of, how is this for trans people in public spaces? I know what it's like, because people are assholes, and I'll say it. I don't think, from the comments and some of the comments that were made, it's really that this commenter didn't think there's a baseline courtesy of safety for people. And that was what my original video was all about, is just make some space, make some time to really be aware of what is going on around you, because the world does not just revolve around you. You are really important. You really matter, but you matter because you have connection to other human beings. So take a little bit of time when you're out in public spaces, just to be more aware of how you impact the lives of other people around you. Because I think what you will find, because I know when I am aware of what's happening around me, I feel a lot more joy, a lot more energy. And I wish that for you too. So the internet, I know, is full of people who are trying to shrink me down to a stereotype because it's easier for them to dismiss me. But I got short hair. I'm speaking up. I don't fit in neat little boxes. And I know that's my strength. It's not a flaw, it's my strength. So the commenters who need everyone to look and act and be exactly the same as their rigid rules, I got news for you. The world's bigger than your binary. And everyone who's ever been insulted for just being yourselves, it's okay. Take a deep breath, spread those shoulders and take up space, because that's what I'm going to do.